Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gaming. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with an update, specifically regarding the schedule. So I posted about this yesterday on the posts tab. I think it's called now. It used to be called community tab, but I think it's called posts now. Either way, I posted yesterday about it there, and I said I would go further into detail with an actual full video update about it. So, as you may have seen, if you haven't seen, this is news to you, but if you have seen, we are changing the schedule a little bit. For the most part, it's the same. You know, we're still having Final Fantasies on Tuesdays and Thursdays, still having Horizon Mondays and Fridays. But the big change comes with the Wednesday Sunday slot, which has been for Kana. Kana will remain on Wednesdays, but Sundays is going to move into something new. And the reason for this is because I don't really want to wait. it's just, it's a personal thing here, and it's just a matter of I don't want to wait to get to this, and I don't know how long exactly I would have to wait if I did. So, starting this coming Sunday, which is interestingly enough Mother's Day, I don't know if that matters, but we will be starting Claire Obscure Expedition 33. This is a critically lauded game and is already being considered as a possible Game of the Year candidate for 2025. It dropped, I think, either the same day or right around the same day as the Oblivion remaster. Funny enough, the shadow drop of the Oblivion remaster was thought that it was going to take away a lot of playtime and attention away from this game. No. Because the problem is, Claire Obscure sold out in less than 24 hours everywhere. Physical copies of this game sold out like in GameStops, Walmarts, everywhere, even Amazon. And it has been critically praised. I think it has the highest Metacritic score of any game this year so far. It is receiving insane praise. And this is a game that I have been wanting to get to for months now before it came out. Because I had heard about it and I didn't know a lot about it. I still don't know a lot about it in terms of story and characters and whatnot. Um, but the little bit I have seen got me interested. And I've been hearing people talk about their hype for it and everything. And that's gotten me hyped to check it out. And so I knew this was a game I was going to get. I knew it was a game I was going to play for the channel. But when it sold out in less than 24 hours, I didn't get it in time, a physical copy. And so I'm like, okay, I apparently have to wait, I guess. And so I'm waiting and waiting, and it's just not coming. It's like there's no word of a remaster. It took like half a week for the developers to even acknowledge that it sold out. And there's absolutely no word of when it's going to be restocked. And I don't want to wait anymore. It's really that simple. Um, so it is going to be put up on Sundays. I'm going to start recording it over the course of this week. And it's going to be put up on Sundays. Now, the question kind of comes down to, at this point, how am I going to, like, start, like, how am I going to put it up in terms of time and everything? It, because it's once a week instead of twice a week and everything. And because of that, it's going to kind of be like One Piece Odyssey on Saturdays, where it's going to be longer episodes. It's going to be longer parts. Instead of like 20 to 40 minutes or so, it's probably going to be closer to like 40 minutes to an hour for each episode, for each part. Sometimes maybe even a little over an hour. It just depends. um, And I think that's just the right call to make with something like this, with something that's bigger anyways. Because the thing is, for those who don't know, Clair Obscur is a turn-based RPG, kind of like Baldur's Gate 3. And I think that's why it got so much attention, because Baldur's Gate 3 got such rave reviews. It did so phenomenally, Game of the Year for a reason. Um, that people saw, like, oh, we have another turn-based RPG. This one has multiple celebrities in it. We have fucking Charlie Cox in it. It's like, yeah, that's going to get people to want to play it. That's going to get all the attention. Um, and obviously, there's some differences, even with just a little bit I know, but still, it's it's definitely piggybacking off of some of that Baldur's Gate 3 hype still, even a couple years later. And I only played Baldur's Gate 3 last year, so hey. But there's definitely a lot to look forward to with this. And I wanted physical. Like, there's certain games that I'm okay with having digital, but there's some games that I prefer to have physical, that I want a physical copy of, and this was one of them. But like I said, I didn't want to wait anymore because I had no idea, and I still have no idea when the physical copies are going to be restocked. And I want to get to playing this. And so, yeah, we're going to do it every Sunday. Parts are going to be a little longer. I'm still going to record in bulk. I'm going to record as much as I can at a time, just like with everything I put up. And we're just kind of, we're going to go from there. We're going to go from there. We'll adjust anything as need be in the future. But for now, this is the plan. So Kana, Bridge of Spirits will remain on Wednesdays still. I have a bunch of parts already recorded and edited, and those parts will continue to go up as they are. But with this, like, continuing, I might have Kana start to be longer parts as well, just because it's, again, 1 day a week. Horizon and Final Fantasy aren't changing. No changes with that. But Kana might start being a little longer with parts after a certain point because, again, I'm going to put up what I've already got downloaded and what I've already, or not downloaded, recorded, and what I've already got edited into parts. But once I start to record and edit new stuff, I'll probably make them longer on average. But it also depends on, like, where is a good point to end things on, you know? Because a lot of the times that's how I cut up videos for parts. I'm like, oh, when is also apologies for the random notification sound. But yeah, I usually cut them up based on, oh, this is a good point to end it. This, like, it like separates out a section of the game properly that makes it feel natural. So we'll see. We'll see how well this all goes and go from there. Um but yeah, I would like to do 2 days a week for this, but as of right now I can't. I don't know how long Kana is exactly, but maybe once that finishes I can figure something out. I mean, because even if once I finish recording it, it's like at that point I'm just putting up episodes, so um, I could technically put Clair Obscur on 2 days at that point, because when I'm just putting up episodes, it's like that's easy, that's nothing. Recording is more of the difficult thing, and that's why I only do a certain amount of things at a time. But yeah, like I said, everything else, once again, is staying the same. If there's any other schedule changes in the future, I will let you know. There are other games that are going to be coming, like next month. I will tell you this right now. For example, the big one obviously being Deltarune. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 release next month, and I will be getting those. That is like priority. Those will be on the channel. I don't know like how we're gonna work that out, but we'll figure it out. Um, but yeah, we might just have to end up like double stacking parts or moving things around in some weird way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Um, and of course, I was also still thinking about putting One Piece Odyssey maybe on streams. Um, it might be a game that's better for stream based on certain elements that I think you'll either start to see in this upcoming episode or the episode after that. Part, rather. Um, there's certain elements that I think is that would might work better for streams than for a let's play. And obviously it's like, oh, but then why would you start it as a let's play? It's like, I don't know what's the game's going to be like before I play it. I don't look into that stuff. I know a lot of let's players do, but I like to go into games as blind as possible. I don't want to look into that stuff because I want to experience it completely blind, or as much as I can. And so I don't look into like what the gameplay is going to be, what the story is. I don't want to know that stuff. I don't tend to watch most trailers. So yeah, I'm very very curious as to what we're going to do on that. I'm going to say now, at the moment, if we do end up moving that to streams, I might have Claire Obscure be on Saturdays as well for the time being. It might be a fair idea to have that be twice a week, because I don't know how long this game even is, to be fair. But it might be a fair idea. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll adjust as necessary. I'll keep you all up to date. I'll let you know on the post tab, again, formerly community tab, I guess. And I'll let you know via video updates. Also, the Discord. The Discord server is always a good place to look for updates and everything. So, all of that being said, if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to add or whatever, please leave those down in the comments below. And for now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.